Okay, I have another one. It is basically grounding in relational presence. Okay, so it's really important that we present ourselves as like good, fair, and honest. We have like empathy and stuff like that. It's important to connect with people on a personal level. So, like, you have like someone like a colleague, maybe it's a vendor, maybe it's just someone that you have to work with. And sometimes, it's important to look at like what strengths people have, like if you have to work with them. I mean, I know that, when we were younger and stuff in school, I remember them always saying, like teachers and stuff, well, I don't care if you like Johnny, you got to work with him. It's like, okay, this sucks. But whatever. And unfortunately, that is a like that is a just fact of life that sometimes we have to work with people we don't like in this organization. I'm doing that all the time. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people I don't like that I'm having to like type to, type with, whatever. I don't even agree with them half the time, but to the outsider, no one would ever know that. No one would even know where we like disagree because we work on like cultivating such a tight knit team. And what I kind of do is, we can go my little note card here real quick. And so, you just want to like visualize what their experience is and what strengths they bring. And my mantra for this I have written down is I listen with openness, I lead with empathy. I listen with openness and I lead with empathy. I listen with openness, I lead with empathy. And what you'll do is you'll get to the point in these exercises where you'll breathe, you'll relax. What you'll do is eventually, like, you'll be tense, right? I listen with openness, I lead with empathy. I listen with openness, I lead with empathy. You don't even have to get them exact. As long as you have the general idea what I'm saying. You notice how like my shoulders and stuff just start getting relaxed. That is exactly how you do these quick meditations. You're just like, there's another one where, we solve conflicts like a puzzle. Like this problem is a puzzle. Like once you do that and you feel like it's almost like a natural respiratory pause where your whole body just like sinks down basically. And when you do that, it helps because, I mean, as you're going to see in later on, like parts of these presentations, you're going to get quick strategies and then like the reasonings behind some like life lessons and stuff that I've been able to go through. So hopefully you don't have to relearn the same thing. And like, don't take these as criticisms. Just take these as like just pearls of wisdom that you can use to like make yourself better, like sharpening a sword, sharpening a knife, just bettering yourself, tempering steel even. Tempering steel is kind of like, so I'll give you a story. So there was one time where we were like welding in the weld shop. It was in the schoolhouse. Well, basically the schoolhouse being the community college that I went to after the Marine Corps. So there's this thing where you could heat up a knife, right? You could make it hard. We took these leaf springs, basically springs from like trailers and cars and stuff. We cut them up, and they were already high carbon steel. So we would sit there, we would heat them up, on a torch, and then we could pound them out on a hammer. That was cool. That was great. It was actually really fun. Like we were making little knives with this. And anyways, you would do that, and then you could quench it. But here's the catch. Some of us found out the hard way. Not me, but like a guy I saw. He kept quenching it. He would just heat it up, quench it. And what would happen is you would build up, like, God, was it? I think it's, I don't even remember. It's been so long that I don't remember, but there's something where the steel, it's already high carbon, so already has a lot of this present. I think it's like, I don't know, I'm not going to try. But anyways, it is a thing where it kept getting heated up, kept getting quenched, heated up, quenched, repeatedly. And it became so brittle, he dropped it on the floor. It shattered like a piece of glass. Yeah, if you can imagine, still shattering like a piece of glass because it was hardened so much. When you get hardness, it becomes brittle like glass eventually if you do it enough times. Now, there's something called annealing, though, where you take it, you heat it up, and you let it cool down naturally, like by the air. And it gets some of that out. Maybe it's perlite. I don't know. Maybe it's perlite is the thing you don't want, and then I don't even know. But anyways, the annealing process lets it kind of like temper down naturally. And the reason why we want to use meditations is because we want you physiologically to just temper down, relax, become stronger than before you came into that meditation, you know? So all too often people will tell you just take life and just swallow the pill and go with it, you know? And that's not good advice because it doesn't like help you heal from things you don't like. It doesn't like help at all. But what does help is by relaxing yourself physiologically so that you can go in with a clear head, clear mind, and strategically think and always be making things turn into your favor with full confidence and a good solid plan and emotional control. If you have those three things and a good attitude, you can do a lot. All right. I hope to see you in the next videos.